Ladies and gentlemen, welcome yourselves back to an exciting Pro League review. It's David here, Jalnar.
Yep.
We do this from time to time. We take Pro League matches, we go over the strategy, we go over what the players do, we pick out what's good, we pick out what's bad, and we feedback. Today we're doing a match from the Invitational Group stage. We've got Cyclops from Japan against Astralis from North America on Theme Park. So let's see how it goes. Probably Astralis are probably the favourites to win this, but we'll see what happens, because Cyclops did beat BDS in the first group match. Yeah.
Interesting for them to be putting on a global chat though.
Oh, they do that sometimes. Sometimes they just talk crap, or like someone will get absolutely slapped on Repel or something, and the person who got slapped will be like, "Oh, nice shot." There's lots of like GGs and good luck, have funs and things. Well, let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I like Cyclops, right? I would like Cyclops to do well in things. They also have a young gunner. Is it them? I think it's him. The Monty ban is a target ban against Cyclops, by the way.
Oh, right. I was thinking it was a bit copper.
Almost every team that plays against Cyclops bans money. The Ying, not hugely taught, not really shocking. Okay, not really shocking, kind of normal. We never saw Nizami at all in Villa, even though Nizami is so strong. But then again, Koi were doing most of the defences and they didn't actually play Siege.
Yeah.
Will it be Warden? Interesting choice. Ying's banned.
Yeah.
So why the ban Warden? Like,
I get the feeling there's going to be a sense.
It seems unlikely.
Or a lot of smoke
A lot of
grenades.
smoke grenades is far more likely. Someone wants to go to SSG. Jeez, oh. No, that's Sonics. I think it's Arcully. I think Arcully's the young gunner. I'm covered in cats, by the way. Tend to be. So, Bunk Daycare first. Not that unusual. Pretty good sight. We've got a Capkin. Not that unusual here. They'll probably play double shield, that shield, and another shield at the end of Arcade Balcony. Do they have two shields? They do, with Echoes. So Echo will probably play the end of Arcade Balcony with the wall open and to break. Now Rooney's interesting. This map could be quite a good on a Rooney map, because there's a middle. Like here is very obviously the centre of the map, and if you can cut that off, usually half the top floor, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
They're extending into office. Gremlin. It's also quite strong to play a shield in the little room off office that leads to Yellow Stairs. This is what DPEC usually does with his drones. Was it? Has a peek? Has a wee peek?
Yep, because if it stays out for 10 seconds, the drone shuts down.
No, but the 10 seconds are free. You can be out for 10 seconds. It's free.
Yep, indeed.
Like I should be able to see Nook now. How far out I can get. Yeah, he's red pinging that. What is it? Is that a line? It's not a line. It does. It looks like a line. It's nice. Anakin takes out this. There's the shield on Arcade. Just like I thought.
They're not quite sure what to do now.
Yes. I mean, they've still got two ace charges. Mute Jammer under the window is interesting. They're probably... Would that stop a drone getting the Rooney barricade? I don't think so. They still on Floresing in. Maybe the idea to protect the shields from Flores drones. Never mind. Don't worry about Flores anymore.
Indeed.
Nuke up yellow.
How's that?
Being sneaky. There you go. Already caught in the rotate. Oh, this is tense. The
others there too.
The Nuke was sensible enough to predict the rotate round to try to get the trade.
Yeah.
Sledge wasn't sensible enough to figure out where Captain would be. Get me up with leaving. Also, that's nice, a little crouch hole.
Oh yes.
It means you don't make the big barricade break sound coming in. Oh, that was a Captain trap. Shuttle just tried to rush into sight.
And got shuttled right back out.
Yes, that was with Case as well. They've got this wall open. I guess he could have planted in the far corner here if he got in. And then he rotates. Zofia could have tried to take them out with this. It's just a bit of... Now Zofia's just in a fight though.
Oh.
Nice crossfire. That man is cleaning his keyboard. Those are some hydrated boys. They all had at least 2 bottles of water.
Well, that's definitely something to be said for keeping your brain hydrated.
I think the ace probably had like information on the player here. That's why he's rushed in, diving into ADS. Just didn't know about the traps. Unlucky. Rainbow Six Mobile. Rainbow Six Mobile is a really funny concept.
Yeah.
Because obviously they were never going to make a mobile game, but then someone else made a mobile game that was basically a clone of Rainbow Six Siege, and it was really popular, so they sued them, and then they made a Rainbow Six game. Mute getting the balls and the hole at the back of the site. Really, mutually the only Waldener who can get all the balls in this site. Doesn't really get them great, but nobody else has enough utility on their own. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would need to bring 2.
Bandit and Cade.
Yeah.
Which is fair. What I would probably do is double bandit, the yellow wall, and then Cade the barrels wall and the bumper cars wall, and then put 1 bandit on each of them and be ready to run over on bandit track depending where they come from. I like the shield next to the bomb. Yeah. Like if you know they're pushing barrels, run over and pick up the bandit battery that's over next to barrels and be ready to trick with it.
Yep.
Okay. Nice Solace play.
Yeah, I haven't been able to do it myself as Solace, but I was told back when she was just in the test server that there was a key you could press to ping anything that you could detect.
Yeah, it's the action key, like you would ping with IQ or whatever.
But you would red ping if you... Oh, just that? Just your Z ping?
No, well, the Z ping, no, it's like X or something. Like like you would scan with a drone.
Yeah, there must be something wrong with my settings because it never works for me.
I'd barely ever see anything. Like I'll be in the Solace thing, and I'll see a drone, but it won't be on the Solace thing. I'll just see it with my eyes, like 3 feet in front of me. That was very unfortunate.
Oh.
That's the situation where you've got like 2 targets and you don't know which one to go for in the heat of the moment.
And you go for the wrong one.
He didn't go for any of them. He shot right between them. Although his team seemed to have managed. They opened the wall, but then
died.
Yeah, this is a thing that Pro League teams have been doing here, is they're only coming on one side. You need to open at least 2 walls on this side. Like, he just ran in and get killed. Like, they know you're coming. If he'd shot the thermite would have been the best one for him to kill, because then they're not opening the wall.
Yep.
Then Ace just get murdered and split. Did manage to get the echo though. And Thatcher is on site with Case. Jackal fighting. Jackal managed to get the sneaky Capkin. Watching that Furnace, trying to get the guy, the mute hiding in Furnace. Albi's rotated to split. Yep. The defenders, because one's in Furnace and one's in split, they kind of, you can only be looking one of those directions.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see someone get an Osa ace on this side once, from this kind of position. Yeah. Didn't know where to look, Furnace or into barrels. They did actually get barrels open. My ace did. I guess I'll take back what I say about opening one wall. I guess I just expected them to come running in immediately. Second, like they immediately ran in and they...
Yeah, that was a hot breach. It was there and entering before the explosion had dissipated.
Nuke diffuser, Amaru. What's going to happen here? Frost and Amaru. That could be entertaining. See their initiation. Right? Yeah. Captain again. Captain every side. That's a Frost man.
Mm-hmm. They must be expecting someone to come round that corner and tuck in.
Yeah. Captaining off the other side. That's probably a good Captain on this map. I don't know if I'd double Captain that door.
Certainly not that high up.
Yeah, if they're aiming at head level, as pro players tend to do. That Captain shotgun! What? No, it's not. It's not. It's someone else. It's Mute, I think.
Yeah. Mute placed the jammer next to that PDD and then opened to rotate.
Yeah, the Mute Captain play here is quite nice. Defender lineup's been pretty stable. The Rooney's the only kind of change from the last round. Frost, yes. Yeah, that's a pretty common attack. The Captain challenging them. Yeah. Technically, I think it's like mechanics or storage or something. But it's got bumper cars. You know, the bumper cars as a spawn point.
Yeah.
Yep. Ace is opening that wall. Well, I've already got the adjacent wall open. From sight into bunks.
There goes the drone.
Opening the wall from sight into bunks is interesting. Guess you can play behind the initiation thing. I think Blackray has the best stats for APAC. That was brutal, we just saw that man get executed.
Yeah.
That Mute.
Okabe doesn't have cameras yet, but she could.
I wonder who smacked down the Yana. Where did Yana die?
Upstairs.
Yeah, and no, hang on.
Yeah, that was Shuttle, must have gotten it. Oh no, Shuttle's on the same team as Ayana.
It was Echo. And Shuttle still could have gone on, I guess. We have seen
on the same team as her.
We have seen a team kill on the Mulligan.
True. But yeah, there's Shuttle coming up for it. Thinking about a trade and then he changed his mind.
There was sort of a trade. Not a direct trade, but my god, that's... Frost's gun's beautiful for that, the pre-fires.
Yeah.
Just bullied that ace and then Cap can get killed. And then Frost get killed. Got killed out in the roam here. If either they're able to roam with a Dokkaebi. tense. No droning it. Taking the time to drone. Good idea. Got the time. That was... Some of these gunfights are a bit naff.
Yeah.
2v1. It was Ash. Still 2v1 technically. We duel with the DMRs here. And we'll hear Aruni coming because she's a big heavy robot lady. So if we just hold an angle. Into the bathroom. Put it passive. Yeah, they don't need to pick her. Good way to do
You
it.
just need to wait for her to expose herself.
And she has no information, so yep.
Yep.
That was a well played attack. And the guy with the sunshades sat about. And his right's covered in tape again. That mute kind of overswung that a bit. There is a kind of bit of aggression from Cyclops here, but in Cyclops, APAC does that sometimes, but the Frost thing paid off for them, the other ones didn't. The Echo was an awful, ugly gunfight, it was terrible. And Gridlock. Let's see what they do with Mira, because Mira can be really interesting in this site. Yeah. Yep, the shield behind the Renegade. It's safe. Looking into it.
No. Will they
Okay.
see that?
Maybe. I haven't seen anyone getting a frostmat this game. Muting the door and the wall.
You did say they have a positive KD in the...
Yeah. Yeah, they get someone. Might just not get shot out though. Just get totally ignored. The thing about Pro League teams is they can watch VODs of their opponents. So they can place things based on that, but it's harder to do that in like ranked because you just end up against a random team of people.
Yep. You know nothing about them until suddenly they're there.
Yeah. Sometimes you can tell. Like
Yeah.
with that time I got the kills as Capkin and the Visa thing and Consulate. Like the way they played the first round and then I just went there the second round. Dominating. This is deja vu.
Yeah. It was quite obvious that was their play every time.
Oh!
Oh! Of all the things you could do, crossing...
I think you'd really expected anyone holding that. But, yeah.
I probably figured they'd finished and left, but...
See, they could have learned, like Astralis, could have learned from the first round where Frost plays that side.
Yep.
No, the Flores drone. It's just going under the Renegade, right? Yep. Oh, it's muted as well. Okay.
Oh!
That's fine. That shield is strong. Nobody's playing it. But that is a defended shield.
They could have jumped it and set it off before it went through the Renegade and it would have taken out the Renegade and the shield.
And the mute jammer.
Yep.
That's maybe what he does here. Nope, still got him jammed. I think the mute jammer does still stop it, no? What was that?
Doesn't matter if it's in detonation mode, a mute jammer will stop it.
So... Yana somewhere? And then obviously the nuke here, but the nuke gets traded out. And then Echo gets traded out, so it's 1v4. Nope.
Oh!
Don't even know where she put the mirrors down. Where did she put the mirrors down? There's one looking at the site from initiation there. There's that one.
Yeah.
I'd expect it to be in like, no, it's looking at initiation from the site. I'd expect it to be in like break, right? But I never saw it. Fist bumps for the team. Some well dressed coaches these last couple of games. Cyclops blocks just when my Cyclops top. This makes sense.
Indeed. Most of them doing the ones I've seen, the coaches are wearing the exact same top as the players.
That's branding. I get her with the BDS card.
I think when you see them in a suit, to me it just smells like a professional manager. If you know what I mean.
They're not using a Zami here instead of the shield. Yes. Yeah. It's 2-2. Who's he got for ball now here? Mute again. We've got a Mozzie. Information denial. Mute and Mozzie. Interesting. All the pests down already though. The one Capcan trap. Solace, Mute and Mozzie, Jesus. It's don't bring Twitch or that. It's like I guess Yana counters Mozzie a bit.
This is before Brava, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, this is nasty. This pawn pick you can get quite far out. This is very APAC. Nobody's coming this way though. Oh, here we go.
There goes Ash.
Woo!
They're ready.
Why would you repeat that? Got past though. Escaped with his life. Most of it. Now go through.
Probably expected that they would not expect a repeat.
Open the yellow wall this time.
Different.
Capcan just killed Jackal. The corner of Drug Lab there is a really strong place to play, especially with a shield.
Oh, there's a muted Ace Church.
They've not even brought Thermite this time, they're relying on Ace to do everything. They kind of need to rotate Dokubi over, don't they? There we go. EMP. Impact track. Zami barricade. Interesting we play Zami Impact track with her and use the barricades to plug the holes. They're actually using her as a hole plugger. With the top of the wall open for impact tricks as well. How many impacts have they got? Zami and Solace. But Solace is kind of offside.
That's total 4, but only 2 available.
That was...
Flawless round.
There's an Azami barricade in the top half of that door, which really gives a defender favoured angle there. That was quite good. Quite like the Azami play there. It's probably why Azami's banned so often.
Yeah.
Right, what's next? Azami again.
More Azami, and Capcan. It's the same team. Same team
Done
on
Frost
defense.
before. No, someone other than Frost.
I could have sworn they were putting frost mats on yellow. Oh no, that was the previous.
Double Frost, I didn't drug one.
Whoa.
Who was it? It was a Mozzie. Should have remembered that. Oh, that's an interesting rotate. Never would have thought of that. That's a pretty cool mute jammer as well. On the end of the table.
Yes. I don't do that there, but I do it somewhere else. I should have thought of it there.
Double Frost.
Last time we played that.
Yeah, these are logical frost mats. I like to put the frost mats kind of off centre though, because people tend to jump in, shooting at their feet, like at the centre.
Yeah.
They play bunks. It's called bunks. There's no bunks. There's like 2 mattresses on the floor. I like Theme
Clearly the
Park as a
bunks
map.
have been removed.
It's a
Yeah.
pretty good map. Captain Dragon. Is Dragon control particularly strong in this site? Hopefully.
Oh.
Well, let's see if Cyclops can get This is where you should be definitely should be sprinting. You're on the roof, you're safe. But the Cyclops can get a pot 4 round positive thing on defence. Sorry, I interrupted your thought. I was trying to get it there.
Well, I don't even remember what I was saying now. So.
Okay, we get Ace hanging upside down. That Frost will be terrified in there after the last time. No, not terrified at all.
Oh, should have been.
Well, why does he get the C7E? Jesus. That's a gun.
And a bit of a run out. No, that's
Jackal.
yeah.
The
Just when I saw you've been detected as it came out. Must have been something else.
There was a defender in Cafe. I kind of engaged them and then ran away. That is sensible to play above here because like you get Sledge or something in there. It can be pretty brutal on Drug Lab. They don't really have anyone. They've got the Jackal, I guess, with the secondary shotgun. That shouldn't really be your primary floor opener. You get the breaching charges as well, I suppose. You get those 3 players in there, you could do some foot sniffing.
Mm-hmm.
Unlucky, you got one of the Capcan traps. Didn't get both of them. That mute. No, that was Capcan. That was a swing.
Mm-hmm.
You should have known the guy was there because of the Capcan trap went off, right?
I would have thought so. I mean, it's pretty loud.
Pre-fire. And it tells him when he screamed.
Yeah. Well, it tells you one's going off somewhere. The noise would tell you where.
That is brutal.
Yeah.
And there's a vertical as well. Vertical kind of watches the window though. Frost mat. Who was it? Was it Dokkaebi that ended up in the frost mat there? Yeah, it was Dokkaebi. And red pinged, yellow pinged, Sophia off in the distance.
Yeah.
All the walls are open so that they can shoot from split. Oh my god. Brutal. Actually brutal.
Completely owned.
4-2 split for the lovely Cyclops Gaming. See what? That was unfortunate. Frost had a bad time here.
Yes.
So Dopey swung in there and then rotated out the building and around the building to come in the lab window, end up in that frost mat. Ace off
Very
probably.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Having a sing? Right. Dragon. What is it, boy? Get yourself a nice Australis Jackal skin. What are you saying? Come on, then. Melisai. I don't like the Melisai there, it's too deep inside. Amaru. We'll probably see some spicy things. You know, lots of Dokkaebi again. Spicy things from the CAG guys. Solacing. Nizami. Strong defending operators there, Solace and Nizami. Little barricade for the... What is that that's up there? The Omite use? I expect the Omite to be more close to sight because it's active utility in it. A little lesion.
Yeah.
Right. Melisai's the
That's
only
sledge
passive
just-
utility that we got.
A sledge just going round opening and stuff all over the place.
What you do is a sledge.
Yeah.
No, what you have to
Ground
open.
floor window, ceiling hatch, or roof hatch even.
I mean, if you're inside, it's in this one. That Legion is getting droned. Crouch walking, no, could be. Sometimes you're like, do they know? Because like their reticle passes over the other player so well.
Definitely didn't know about that.
Interesting use of the ammo gadget. Traded eventually.
Yeah.
Forrest just got shot down. There's the kill feed looks like Astralis is slapping CAG, but almost immediately 2 players are downed. It's like oh no, he got that.
Forest up.
And dropped somewhere. Is it side control, right? No, it's defending initiation so much I forgot it was drag it or thrown. And the middle any balls open. There's no balls in that. Didn't get any balls open. Didn't even attempt to get any balls open.
Maybe that's why they didn't bring any wall denial, because they knew that's how it would go.
With an ace, like why would you not? Nice throw.
Oh, that's a me throw that.
It was unlucky.
Sort of stuff I do when I'm ace.
Follow this plan.
Well, it's mostly because when I play ace, I expect to be thermite.
This is a horrific crossfire trick,
Oh, why would you even attempt this?
Yeah. There's 3 of them watching that spot.
Oh,
And they didn't look at any of them. He's all gunfa. Like a 3-on-1 and they're all like in sight. Like it's not winnable. Like they're just holding an angle on the entry.
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. There's a Gunther on my knee. Aegator really likes BDS, doesn't he? Like, well, that's about it. They did beat BDS in their first game. Glaz. Brave. Mira. The Mira. Capture again?
It's reinforcing.
I think the Bomai on that would be doing that.
Yeah, admittedly I've reinforced this Capcan a couple of times recently, but it's basically because I've been leaving my crap until later for some reason.
Hey, what is this about? They've left that wall soft, but they've...
Oh, so you can... Basically they can make wee slap holes through it to...
But they can't, because there's anything on it.
Yeah, but it's not covering the whole thing. There are the little
The
corner pieces. Yeah. So if you make a slap hole in that corner, then they try and shoot you. It's not going to go well. It's a waste of an EDD.
2 EDDs.
Yeah. One of which is obviously just going to instantaneously get shot out.
Maybe it's a decoy, so the second one has.
I suppose it's possible.
I'm assuming they're expecting a nuke to come in there. That's a very nuke door.
Yeah. I've thought about using them as decoys before, but it just seems like you could put it somewhere else and do so much more good.
Claz firing his gun just to make noise. Someone else going in somewhere else. There's not space for you, you gremlin. She's up. See, this is more of a mirror setup I'd expect. Like here and here.
Oh yeah.
Watch both ways. Although what sometimes you see is they open this wall, they just open it, reinforce this wall and put the mirror on this side so you can see all the way through.
Uh-huh.
Practically right in a cafe. Zami just took
Up
it.
against that a couple of times. Yeah.
Look at the verticals over barrels, which are program. Zami's on arcade stairs. Practically using the Zami thing as the bubble shield. It's really strong. Like it's so strong, the Zami.
Indeed.
Good night, Cack. Box in. Gun down.
Oh.
Brutal. Spiff's down. Oh!
Gun down in the window
Yeah.
with diffuser.
Yep. Just the Dokumi. How did Glass die? Glass died before Buck.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's for the P90.
Yeah. You're all soulless.
And that's Mira that does that. Where's it looking for Frostmans?
Yeah, and that was Capkin there. And Bill could be Asa.
Yeah, I thought Yellow's gonna get her because she doesn't seem very clear that she's there. And they're just stopping. They're just gonna have a conversation here about what's happening.
21 seconds on the clock. I say phone them and
No, they're not gonna win the round, so they're stopping to have a chat.
Yeah, there isn't time right enough, but
Bye, Gunther. Photographer in there. Fist bumps from the man in the lavender shirt.
yeah. But yeah, were it me, I would have phoned them and used the distraction to be somewhere else. Just to mess with them, at the very least. Oh.
Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna. If they could have swum, they had advantage. They'll just stay there. They might not have had any calls as well.
Hmm.
Lab,
Yeah, I did forget to look.
lab storage.
Oh.
And they're reinforcing that well. Can I go? Well, obviously opened that one specifically. They did open. They definitely opened the one who's reinforcing there. Frost again. They're having a fight. That's a frost mat.
Under the hatch.
That is under the hatch, but
Wouldn't you just look down and see it before you even think about dropping?
yeah. Yeah, there's the shield I was talking about in that corner.
Yeah.
Pretty unkillable. If you get a grenade in, but they've got one my discs around. Who's that upstairs? Oh my.
Okay.
The frisbee gave it away. I haven't called a tactic timeout yet, right? Maybe they have. I think they did it in the defence actually. Who's that? The Flores one?
Maybe.
Shot immediately. They're playing a pretty heavy roam here. What are you two doing? Dokkaebi and a Nomad call going off.
Yeah.
They usually calls for the wrong player. Yellow ping on the player in office. They just left. Yana's confused. You're trying to mute. Who has muted that wall at top hill?
Oh.
Get murdered.
Yeah.
Flores die. There was the SMG of 11 somewhere. The observer can only watch one fight at a time.
Yeah.
Getting rid of the guy's position and break. Why would you go back? Go back to site, let them have it. That's 3v3. Just getting aggressive. Hoping he was overdroned there. And escaped. With a phone there. Didn't even go for it. That was an execution. Bang, 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 bang. Covering some sound or something.
Yeah, Dokkaebi seems to be getting a lot of action in this tournament.
Yes. He's quite strong.
Yep.
Frost getting murdered. 5 seconds though. That was unfortunate. It was actually started the animation.
Yeah. It just hadn't
I think it was
gotten to the point where it takes effect.
yeah. Slightly
Or for a
very,
second.
very, very unlucky. They did have to clear that room though. Oh, you're gonna bandit. And the Cade. Let's see if they do what I said. Thatcher anyway.
Bearing in mind there's also a ceiling hatch though.
Not into here there isn't. There isn't a split, but
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. The ceiling hatch and split. I'd be tempted to electroclaw that.
I don't think you really need to. Like, the walls are more important because you can just walk in and split anyway.
Yeah, there's that I suppose.
Okay, he's banned
Huh.
between those two. Lovely Capcan. A lot of Capcan in this game.
Yep.
Both teams. That's a very white Capcan. And above, I guess that's sort of logical. What?
Bashing a hole in the windows will look like you're spawn peeking.
How many traps has he put down? All of them. Only saw the one upstairs. Lamai for grenades, which isn't really helpful if you try to ban the trick. Because it catches a grenade and you still can't trick. He does have a battery in his pocket though. Cade put his electric force. Although they'll get Ace into a ban and they don't have a thermite. The plan here is Ace, Habana and a load of Pathfinder operators. Half the operators in this round are Pathfinders. Habana's dead. C4'd. Jump out gets nothing. It's arrived. He's like, give me attention.
barricaded door there. No, it's not.
Collegiate control of 90. Does he know about Solace hiding?
My guess is no. Probably knows Solus is almost certainly somewhere, but
No,
what?
never mind. Captain's there. That's a very, very aggressive position for defender playing this side. Now Ace has to open the hatch. Ace shouldn't even attempt to open the hatch. Like, takes 2 Selmas.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he's only stuck one on it.
No, that's the second one he's done.
Alright.
And Thatcher died. He did get the ball, but Thatcher died first. Like he threw the MP, died, and then the MP went off. Falling apart for Kag on defence here. Or on attack even. Oh my god, gets slapped by someone hiding under the stairs. See, their Astralis were playing almost like Koi were playing the last game. There was kind of around the map, challenging control, challenging entries and things. But
yeah, they're not quite as aggressive as Koi though.
Kagura spotting them was the issue. It was like the Ash wandered in and was unaware of the Captain and the Solace being around her. Like W7M were just droning more.
Yeah.
That Solace run. Solace has got the Warden run. No, it could be. No! Thermite here. Interesting choice.
Well, it's maybe before they know it's here.
Got the Mira again.
Oh, there we go. How Dokubi.
Who were they expecting? Initiation?
Could be.
Mayan office.
They're still bringing the Therm though.
See what they do. They've got their lowest, or one of their lowest, well, okay, their lowest statted fragging operator or fragging player on their entry frag. And they've got anything on the Laz, I guess. Narkali is their young gunner, so I understand why they want him to frag, but he's just not there. This game. 3D! Late round rotate. And they're doing the initiation room Mira as well. Guess it makes it harder to get security.
A bit of droning.
Yep. Well, I try to hunt it down. Solace getting taken out by Flores, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Mine getting him. Okay, they're fragging better this time. That was a nice shot along the way.
Oh.
Roof glass, not window glass. Now, what's Yana going to do? She's trapped. What is the idea here? They're kind of surrounding the site so they'll collapse from different angles. Or are Flores and whoever that is coming for a cafe take. Shot out the C4. Very aggressive position, the nose is.
Yeah.
Won the gunfight though.
Despite Peaker's advantage being the other way.
He was aiming at like hand level though.
Yeah. Possibly expecting a crouch.
Yeah, probably.
That's a glass and a half.
Found someone, right? No?
Yeah.
It's thermite and glass.
Oh,
What happened there?
cross fired.
How did glass die? Thermite get crossfired on the site here, right?
Yeah.
Two people with the same gun. Then glass immediately afterwards.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay, that was a match.
Yeah.
I think Keg did really well on their defences. Not as well as Stralis obviously did on their defences. I think that just comes down to Theme Park being defender sided. The the consistent glass play was an interesting choice.
Indeed.
Their throne attack fell apart because they didn't clear the roam or drone the roam. Their monk's attack was, it was better because they did take control of one side. They took control of the initiation side, but then they rotated off it. So why didn't they bring Thermite over there, open the wall into monks, and then try to use that control? Right? Bring the glass in, smoke off yellow stairs, push in. There was a Mira watching it, but and if they knew there was a Mira, why didn't they bring someone to counter the Mira? Like even a buck or something, because you go into barrels and buck from below, take out the Mira windows.
Yep.
This little gremlin, she's so little. Oh, she's lovely. Oh, she stood on her back legs, front legs on the seat of my chair, rubbing the top of her head. Rubbing the top of her head. Oh, her little head. Little gremlin head. But yes, do you have any hot takes on that particular match?
Not really, no.
The Capcan play was frequent.
I suppose.
Only really was aware of the ADDs doing much in the first round when the Ace got killed by it. But I don't know how much damage was getting whittled down in other rounds we weren't shown. Lots of Dokubi as well. Chew my chair, you little gremlin. Tiny.
Thermite appeared like 3 times and all of it.
That's the thing about the again that they didn't really do in the attack of the throne, because you need to open 2 walls. You have to. And they had Ace. And the Hapana died, and then they had the Ace try to open the hatch, which uses most of his utility. It's like, the hatch isn't as important as the vault. It makes no sense to me.
Absolutely.
But on that bombshell, it's time to end. So if you enjoyed that, give us a rating and a subscribe. We'll do more Pro League review. You can put links to VODs that you want us to do in the comments, and we'll get to them. Also in the comments, tell us what you think of the match. Tell us what you think of what we said. And we shall see you in the future.